Hello everyone, Sides Pyro 7 here, and happy National Fossil Day! Yippee! So I kind of missed out on doing this last year because I honestly forgot about the day, but since it's coming around this year, in fact it is today this year, I figured I would show off my entire fossil collection on Fossil Day. Why not? It's fitting. And so I'll be explaining where I got most of these from. For the ones I don't know, just observe them, I guess. Now, my fossil collection is decently sized. It's not huge, but it's decently sized with a pretty good variety of animals in it. These are not animals. This is amber, collected at the Shreveport Aquarium. Small pieces of it. In fact, all of the things that come in this kind of bag are going to be from the Shreveport Aquarium, but I got more amber, larger pieces. I've got some gastropods, unknown species. I got a piece of wood and an ammonite, a very small ammonite. I can't exactly know what species any of these fossils come from because the Orthoceras, the info card that came with it, I lost. It's somewhere in the house. I just don't know where it is. We got some shark teeth. All unidentified species. Or genera, I guess. Branch coral. This is cool. Probably Paleozoic, I'd have to guess. And it looks a lot like a pine cone. So I just like coral and how unique it looks. Let's see, what are you? Gastropods. A couple of you. Stingray teeth. These are cool. I've never seen stingray teeth outside of like a stingray's mouth, and then again, that doesn't work. It's not like a goblin shark. So I've just never seen stingray teeth, let alone fossilized stingray teeth. So these are actually pretty cool. I think those are about 50 million years old. I just don't remember exactly. We got some crinoids here, very common here in Ohio, and in the Paleozoic era in general. But like aside from that, I don't have much to say about them. They look funny. Oh yeah, there are actually, despite being Paleozoic, there are actually still crinoids today. They're just a lot less common. Let's see, we got our first bag of unknown objects. Shreveport Aquarium, I went there in 2021, second time, and that's when I got all these fossils. And after organizing them into each of these bags, we've had 2 bags of unknown objects. This is one of them. Some of these might be pieces of like bivalves of some kind and whatnot, and these dark pieces might be amber, but we really can't tell very well. We got more crinoids, but small. We've got brachiopods, which are very common in the Paleozoic era, and a lot less common today, but they still exist. They're basically clams. Orthoceras. I've got a decent number of these things in my collection. It's weird how many I have of these, actually. I didn't know they were that common. Also Paleozoic. Basically, imagine a squid, but with a hard and elongated shell. You got yourself an Orthoceras. Second bag of unknown objects. I have no idea what these are supposed to be. This might be some kind of clam or the gastropod. These might be gastropods or like no, not brachiopods. Some kind of invertebrate that came in this, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but these large things, not a clue what those are. They could be regular rocks, but they're probably fossils. And we got more brachiopods. I said they were very common. They are. Well, were, I guess, but they're very common in the fossil record. So this is roughly how big they get, usually. We got some small clams. I like this one. This one's nice. Ooh, but that one has spots. No, I like that one. Sorry about that. Fossil stone and green rocks. So this is just fossilized rock. That's it. It's just a rock that turned into a fossil. It's very cool. Very cool looking. And these are just random green rocks I got. I think these are part of the green jasper that my sister got in the rock setup and whatnot. But in general, pretty cool. And then we got some clams. Larger sized clams. We have a sea urchin, which I have to say very cool. I didn't know these things were even prehistoric until I got this, and well, here it is. So that's neat. I don't know how old it is though. I'm gonna guess Paleozoic, but I could be wrong. And then we got more shark teeth. I have a lot of shark teeth, so this is just a tip of the iceberg for that. A lot of these teeth are actually a little bit more identifiable than the smaller ones, like this one and this one. I think they could be megalodon teeth, very, very small megalodon teeth, but they're most definite or most likely some kind of otodontid. Can't confirm exactly what, but I'm a little bit more confident in these than the smaller teeth. Okay, that was all Shreveport Aquarium. As for my legit collection, as if that was my fake collection, we've got this weird object. My sister found it in Louisiana. I don't know what it is. In fact, we've never known what it is. We've had it for like 5-6 years. Can't identify it. My theories are either an alligator tooth or a whale tooth. Since Louisiana was underwater for a long period of time, and alligators evolved, I think, like 10, 16 million years ago. Could be either, truthfully, but we don't know. Might bring it into a museum to ask about it, but truthfully, I don't even know how much they'll know about it. Orthoceras, jump scare. Again, I said I have a lot of these, it's weird. But this one's actually different compared to the other ones. This is actually like a smooth, polished rock with the outline of the Orthoceras on it. So that's actually pretty cool. And on the back of it, you can actually see little pieces of other Orthoceras on it. I've got a Squalicorax tooth, which was basically just a large shark during the Cretaceous period. A large shark, like 20 feet long, and it had teeth this small. I've got a baby megalodon tooth. How do I know this is a baby, Meg, you might ask? Well, I've watched some Shark Week episodes, and apparently megalodon had teeth this small as a baby. So in other words, they had white shark-sized teeth as babies. That's pretty cool. Also a tiny bit frightening. I've got a piece of a Carcharodontosaurus tooth in its own little display case. So that's pretty nice. Also from the same company, Billings Productions, the dinosaur company. Yeah, they're an animatronic company, but they also sell fossils. Sell them anyway. I got a Spinosaurus tooth, also with its own display case. Can confirm the Spinos display case can open. I would assume the Carchars can as well. I just haven't done it with that guy yet. I've got a Parototus tooth, which was another shark from the Cenozoic era, actually. Large mako shark, basically. Basically just a large mako. I've got a Megalodon tooth, juvenile, larger than the other one. Overall in actually pretty nice condition. And I have another Megalodon tooth. I actually prefer this one over that one, although this was like my second one ever, along with this one I got on my birthday in 2020. This one is birthday 2022, I believe. And visually, I prefer this one, but I like both. Both are very cool. And let's be real, this is really what started my fossil collection. I've got an Otodus sokolovi tooth. I don't know what this is even supposed to be besides a shark. Like, there's nothing online about Otodus sokolovi except like 6 lines worth of a paragraph on Wikipedia, and everything else is tooth sales. So truthfully, I couldn't tell you what it is besides a large shark. So in this box, I've got trilobite tracks. Yippee! This is pretty cool. This is from a antique shop. Go figure, kind of old. But the trackways right here, that's where a trilobite once walked. Probably like 400 million years ago. Could have been further back, actually. Could have been a little bit earlier. But since it only says trilobite, and there's like hundreds of species or genera, really hard to tell exactly which one this is supposed to be. Within this, I have another Orthoceras, a lot larger, also polished thing, or the actual shell, whereas the rock it is embedded in is rough and hard. So that's actually pretty cool. Like, it's visually different, and texture-wise, it's very different. Despite being segmented, no, like there's no texture difference with the segments. Also, antique shop, no, it doesn't appear to be any Orthoceras on the bottom. I've got, let's see, what do you, a Crete Lamna tooth? I got this at the Newport Aquarium fairly recently, actually. And besides the Crete Lamna is believed to be an ancestor of Otodontids. I don't really know a lot about it, to be real. Okay, you'll lay down then. I've got a real, as if the other one was fake, a real Spinosaurus tooth, and by real all I mean is it's not encased. So I've got a Spinosaurus tooth. This is cool, I have to say. It's very small, but in general, very, very cool. In addition to my African dinosaur collection, it's not a dinosaur, but I have a Mosasaurus tooth from Africa. This is actually really big. I wouldn't expect it to be this large, but it is. So that's my first marine reptile fossil. And I have a Carcharodontosaurus tooth. Not got with those guys, but it's still Africa, and it's a dinosaur. And to prove it, I actually have the Certificate of Authenticity. Oh wait, no, that's this one. The Certificate of Authenticity and the other thing, which basically thanks for your purchase. But yeah, that is real. Came from Morocco. It's been signed. Picture. Yep. Oh yeah, quick thing. All of the fossils I'm sharing are real. I wouldn't share any fake ones. That wouldn't be very fun. In this box, I've got, guess what? Another Orthoceras. I said I have a lot of them. But this is actually a lot of them. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unless it's 1. A lot of Orthoceras on one smooth teardrop-shaped slab of rock. And even on the back, these things most likely traveled in groups, from what I can tell, based on my collection. And this is a large slab of rock. And based on this, Orthoceras could get pretty big. I don't know how big, but it could definitely get big. I'll put my sticker back. Also, antique shop. That would explain all that. And this box. In fact, I think this came from the same antique shop as that, so there you go. Man, my fossils keep getting further away the more I show them. Okay, no, this is actually fun. I'm getting close to the last bits of my fossils. So, I have these next 4. I have personally collected, actually, at one of my local parks. So, Ohio is very famous for Paleozoic fossils, and some of the parks around here have, like, actual fossils you can go collect. So, that's where these came from. I don't know what they are, aside from some kind of Paleozoic bivalve. I do know that much. And with that said, they could be brachiopods. They could be some other kind of bivalve. I can't really tell. But those are individuals. This slab of rock has one there, very obviously. And it's got probably one there, maybe one there, unless that's just an indent of the rock. And on the other side, no, there's not really anything there. This piece, there's definitely one right there. Probably one right there. Likely one there. Any more on this side, I don't think. But on this side, yes. I think. I've kind of sworn I've seen more of these things than before. Yeah, right there. That could be, yeah, that's probably one. I'm probably missing some since it's been a while since I've eyeballed this piece. Both of these, actually. But those are, I personally collected those. I've got another Megalodon tooth. This thing is real. It's like 5.5 inches long. Barely fits in my hand. And it comes with its own stand. So it's easy to display. That's nice, I have got to say. And these last fossils, Wait a minute, that's not a fossil. This one is. These last 4 things, but last 2 bags, I have also personally collected. This is a piece of riverbed I collected while in Montana during a paleontology excavation summer camp thing. I collected this. It's a piece of riverbed from the Jurassic period, about 150 million years ago. And, you know what, hold on. And these slabs of sandstone were also personally collected by me in Montana, although at a different dig site compared to this. Also, late Jurassic, but instead of riverbed, actually kind of riverbed, each of these little dark specks are actually pieces of plant that would have existed 150 million years ago. Out of my entire fossil collection, I'm most paranoid about these breaking, simply because of how thin and flimsy this looks, and although it's incredibly difficult to dig into sandstone, it is very easy to break it. Like that. So I've always been paranoid about these breaking, but they haven't, and, well, yeah, that's it. That's my entire fossil collection. Over the course of 4 years, I've gotten this many fossils and actually got to personally collect some of them myself. In fact, I'll probably be doing it again next year. So that was pretty fun, collecting these, showing off my fossils. I didn't realize how many of these green bags I actually got from the aquarium. But, yeah, I hope you like my fossil collection. And, again, happy National Fossil Day. And I'll see you next time.